So remember, they're changing my voice. So in this video, I'd like to explore what types of people come off as the most normal. So there's the typical Asian in the store saying, "Hi, how you doing today?" Being friendly to you. Okay. Some of these liquor store owners from the Middle East. Certain types of cop personalities. Politicians often mimic what it is to be normal when they're up to no good. So people who have less to hide at times, come off as more normal, regardless of who they may be. Doctors at times come off as normal. So imagine, if you will, me in the Simpsons cartoon, right? Where they're all a bit weird, but they're likable enough, right? You can be weird and still be likable. People still want you around. That's not what this video is about. It's not about bashing weird people, ladies and gentlemen. It is about shedding light on what it means to be normal, so we have a solid point of reference, and that people strive to be normal in terms of moral. You can disagree with everyone else and be different from everyone else and still be normal. Like if I was in the Simpsons cartoon, that would be the case. So this is really the situation, returning to a balance where we hold back the forces of evil and temptation without being aggressive. You can be angry at times, but you should always remember returning to normal. If you can, take a deep breath, stop for a moment, consciously try to calm yourself down if you get upset. It is interesting, right? When you see my videos, I get quite upset quite a lot, but it's reasonable when we consider the context. It is normal to be very upset when you have a good and normal reason to be very upset. Again, this video is not about forcing people to be normal, to sound like I used to sound before I was fumed and persecuted for so long. Okay, it is about understanding what normal is. Being healthy helps, right? We see in so many schools there's PE, physical education. Why is physical education important? Because it helps develop normal and healthy brain function. Brain function. Okay, now if you're born with a developmental disorder, fine. Some of the nicest people on the planet have developmental disorders. But one should strive to be normal regardless of their circumstances and handicaps. They should try to be moral. The word normal has the word moral scrambled into it. That's what's normal. It's not normal to human traffic. It's not normal to get a kick out of stealing from people. It's not normal to steal. It's not normal to rape and murder and to assault and to beat your wives and your kids. That's not normal. It's not normal for society to do nothing. As we see the Asian community being attacked, as we see the crime rates rise, as we see homeless people suffering, they are being cooked or something in the Phoenix Sun, in the California Sun. It's even called the Phoenix Suns, the basketball team. I used to watch their games when I was younger. I don't know if they're still around. I don't keep up with sports anymore, believe it or not. Some people would consider that abnormal. But when you consider the higher cause that I have and the fact that they've messed up my eyes so I can't watch movies and listen to music anymore, okay, it is actually the normal response to lose track of these sports teams. So what we perceive to be normal isn't quite normal, right? Barney and Moe from The Simpsons and Bart and Homer keeping up with sports is not as normal as caring about people being sabotaged and losing track of sports as a result of physical handicaps. To some degree, I am disabled. I'm just not in a wheelchair. I'm not that mentally handicapped. They've caused me some significant brain damage. But I keep insisting on being normal. Okay? My brain is attacked in a way that's similar to some degree to drug addicts in the streets. But because I eat healthy and I keep insisting on sense, right, and wisdom and moral wisdom that I've maintained, and I fight. I continue to fight. I continue to fight for your kids, for your communities. I continue to fight for your souls. I continue to chastise you when it is fair and right. righteous is above normal. So I am righteous first and foremost. And in the process, I am super normal, if you will. Supernatural, superhero, superhuman, the essence of human, the essence of normal. I actually am the essence of normal. Okay, don't confuse socially normative with normal. What is socially normative in America is different than what was socially normative in Nazi Germany to some degree. And so it is with communist Russia, communist North Korea, China, okay, African states, what's normal in one African country is different than another, okay? So don't confuse socially normative, right, with normal. It is not normal to insist that socially normative is normal. Socially normative is what society considers socially acceptable in that context. But it is not the same as normal. And when you push too hard, you become a social norm fanatic. When you find yourself arguing with somebody who argues universal pinpointed moral precision, universally normal and mentally healthy and mentally fair and righteous and just, when you argue your regional social norms, okay, it's not normal. When we look at the Constitution, it should have allowed for normal to conquer all cultures, right? Secular. No fanatic, religious, or otherwise views that don't allow for normalness. Normal should prevail in a healthy state. Fair and honest. Admitting your mistakes. Admitting when something is wrong. I could have covered up that they're persecuting me and tried to play it off to try to seem more normal, but that's not normal. That's socially normal. The healthy and right and just and fair thing to do was to admit that they're using technology and fumes and poisons to change my voice, to cause me damage, to partially cripple me, to reduce my appeal, my handsomeness, and so on and so forth. Normal, fair, just, righteous. Do you now have a good understanding for what normal is? If not, please comment in the comment section. Thank you.